Have you fallen off the wagon? Have you tried to eat healthy, but then those old habits just keep slipping back, and then you find that you're back where you started and all your good gains or your weight losses or your muscle gains are all gone? Well, don't worry, I got your back. Stay tuned and find out how you can get back on that horse and live healthily for the rest of your life. Welcome to the Fabulous Health Show. I'm your host, Terry Chrisman, and I'm a whole foods plant-based nutritionist. And this show gives you the tools to help you obtain optimal health so that you can live a long, happy life and age with grace and vitality. This show goes live every day, US Central Time at 10 a.m. Today I'm at 10:15 if you didn't notice. A little bit late today. We're live on Facebook and we're live on YouTube at Fabulous Health. I load this directly to all your favorite podcasts directly after it. And you can find those podcasts at fabuloushealth.net. So just click on the podcast tab and then you can subscribe to all the podcasts, or probably just one, because you probably only want to subscribe to one platform at a time, right there and then. You don't have to go searching for the podcast anywhere. So thank you so much for listening, everybody, and thank you so much for downloading the episodes. It's come to the end of the month, and I said I would do this podcast every day for a month in October 21, but guess what? I'm doing it again. I'm going again in November. I might not do the whole of November, but I'm definitely going to do half of it, and then the podcast will change. But you've got to keep listening, and I'll tell you why and what's going to happen there soon. So welcome to episode 31, how to get back on track when you fall off the wagon. Well, do you remember episode, I think, 2 about a marathon and how you can't just get where you need to go in a hurry? And I think about this with my business too, because I'm new to podcasting and I'm new to America. So it's new for me to have clients and whatnot. And I want to be fully booked. I want 100,000 listeners and I want it all now. But that's not the way life works. You have to put one foot in front of the other every single day, make the commitment, and I've got to turn up, do the podcast every day so that then people will find me and listen to me. And I've got to work on my business every single day. I've got to give value to my clients every single day so that then more people will hear about me and then they'll want to join me on my quest. And that's the way it is with healthy eating and living your optimal life. It's not going to happen overnight. You didn't become unhealthy overnight. It took a long time. Your body just doesn't turn off and on like a light switch. If you are a healthy weight and you're doing all the right things, and then slowly, all those unhealthy things creep back on, it takes a while. It's not like you are healthy one day, you wake up the next day and you put on 20 pounds. It doesn't work like that. It takes time. So the first thing I want you to do is give yourself grace. It's not going to happen overnight. It didn't matter whatever happened in the past. It didn't matter as long as you learn from your mistake. Oh, I said that word, mistake. It's not really a mistake as long as you learn from your actions. Think about it. What were you doing when you were really healthy? What actions were you taking? Go back and listen to the episode about habits. I don't have my list with me. Oh, yeah, I do. Hang on. Let me tell you what episode that is. Habits. Episode 4. Go back and listen to episode 4. And then get into some healthy habits. And then you will be able to take the actions that need to get you healthy. The other thing is, let's go back to basics. So first of all, I talked about the environment too in another episode. Let me see what episode that was. Oh, look at me. I've got my list right here. Sorry, people who are listening. Environment. Okay, episode 7. You can go back to episode 7 and check that out. So the environment is really important. So let's think about when you're a kid. Okay, when I was a kid, my bedroom was always messy. And let's use that analogy as to being unhealthy and putting on weight and not being the best version of you. My bedroom, you would have to step over towels and books and clothes that I never put in the wash for my mom, and something that I was making on the floor, like, I don't know, some crafty thing on the floor. My desk where I was supposed to work and do my homework was just piled full of garbage, mostly bowls and cups and plates, because I used to come and bring my snacks into my room and never take them back to the kitchen. So you can just imagine this filthy, filthy bedroom. And my mum would be like, honey, just make your bed every day and put your clothes away every day. And guess what? Your bedroom is never going to get messy. Put your dishes in the sink or wash them. The dishes will never pile up in your bedroom. This is what a 10-year-old does, leaves the dishes in their bedroom. And she was right, and it works with everything. This is fantastic advice when you're talking about your health. So if your environment is messy, and I don't mean your towels are on the floor, I mean you open up your cupboard and you got Doritos and Oreos, and you drive past the drive-through and you go in. That's what I mean. If your environment is full of unhealthy temptations, guess what you're going to eat? You're going to eat the unhealthy food. So open up your fridge. If you're falling off track now, open up your fridge, have a look inside it, and get it out. The stuff that is not good for you, get it out of your fridge. Then go down to the supermarket and buy some stuff that's really healthy for you. And then if the stuff that's healthy is in your fridge and ready to go, guess what? You'll eat it. So that's the first thing. You need to stick to the same principles. Clean up your environment to start with. The second thing, and I'm going to have a little drink. The second thing is planning. What makes us go off track is not that we on purpose go off track, is that we fail to plan. We fail to have things in place that help us succeed. It's very easy to fail if you don't have a plan. So again, go back to meal prep, go back to going to the supermarket once a week. Listen to my supermarket podcast, which was 2 days ago. Go back to working out what it is you're going to eat, taking your lunch to work, taking your lunch to school, wherever it is, and planning what you're going to eat so that you're never in that situation where there's nothing to eat. You're in a food desert. Food deserts are horrible. They're places, particularly in America, I'm sure they're in Australia and other places as well, where you're on the road and you're hungry and you need something to eat, and every minute you go past fast food, fast food, fast food, fast food, never any healthy food. And you might drive 75 miles before you find a good supermarket that you can actually buy a banana and some fruit salad. I mean, it's just dreadful. But make sure that you have your stuff with you. I've got a friend whose husband is a truck driver, and she makes him a cooler so that it's full of healthy food, so that when he's on the road, he's not stuck for things to eat. I feel my heart goes out to truck drivers because they are in a situation where they are accosted by unhealthy food all the time. Plus, they're sitting down driving all the time. So there's not a lot of time to go out and do exercise and get healthy food and make it a priority. Okay, that was the next one. Make health a priority. You're not going to magically wake up in the morning and go, oh, I'm going to be healthy. It's not going to happen. Motivation, again, look at me. I'm backtracking to all my previous episodes. Episode 5, motivation is a unicorn. It does not exist. What exists is discipline. You can have desire to eat healthy, and you can have the drive to eat healthy, but motivation is fleeting. It's a fair weather friend, and you want to have the discipline. Okay, so here's the thing that really works for me, and I want to see if it works for you, and I want to see if you can do a little exercise for me, and that is stop thinking about the logistics and the nuts and bolts. I want to lose X pounds in X many weeks. I want to fit into these pair of pants. I want to wear this dress at this wedding, blah, 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 blah. All right, just forget that, because that's goal oriented. And I don't want you to think about goals. What I want you to do is just bear with me and see if you can do this with me. I want you to shut your eyes, and I want you to think and imagine the future. So imagine the future If you continue to buy the fast food, not plan, eat whatever, freestyle eating, I don't know what you call it, but go back to those unhealthy habits, not exercising, not getting enough sleep, not dealing with your stress, drinking the sodas, all the bad things, the alcohol. What will your life look like in 3 months if you continue to go down this unhealthy path? And I'm not talking about how much weight you'll put on. How are you going to feel? How are you going to feel inside yourself? Are you going to feel like a success? Are you going to feel proud? Probably not. You're probably going to feel like a failure, and you're probably going to be really disappointed in yourself, and you're probably going to kick yourself for not making the right choice. What about physical things that'll be happening to you? Will you be back on medication? Will you not be able to fit into your clothes that you already bought, the thinner clothes? Will you not be able to do the things that you used to do, such as climb, ride bikes, play with your kids, all those things? Think about that in 3 months. Now think about that in 3 years. Continuing down the path of unhealthy living in 3 years is going to make everything worse. Will you be sicker? Will you be on medication if you're not on medication now? Think about 10 years. Will you even be alive in 10 years if you continue this? Now, that is really scary. And I say this because I want you to not go down that path. I want you to be alive and vibrant in 10 years and 3 years and 3 months. Well, your life right now, you may be thinking, there's no way I can, lose the weight. I can get off the medications. I can improve my health. It's not going to happen in 3 months. Okay, who cares? Maybe it's going to take 6 months. Maybe it's going to take 9 months. Maybe it's going to take 2 years. But the right time to start is now, today. When was the right time to start? It was yesterday or last week or last year, but that's gone. Forget about that. So now close your eyes and imagine yourself in 3 months after taking consistent, healthy actions every single day. You might not be perfect, but you will take action every day to get you one step closer to your goal. So in 3 months, you've prepped your food, you've eaten mindfully, you've exercised, taking action on your fitness, you've emptied out your cupboards of all the bad stuff, and you're choosing to make healthy food and live a healthy life. How are you going to look then? How are you going to feel then? You are going to feel like $1,000,000. Even if you haven't lost all the weight, even if you haven't got off the medication, everything is happening one step at a time inside your body that you can't see. And unless you're down at the doctor every single week getting biometric measurements and having them suck your blood, you won't be able to know that until the next time you get those tests done. But know that it is happening in your body if you are taking those actions. So instead of thinking about the enjoyment of eating unhealthy food, like a donut or something, think about the result of the donut and how it makes you feel. Think about the immediate result. For example, does it make you sleepy? Does it make you grumpy? Does it make you upset with yourself that you ate the stupid donut? The donut doesn't deserve that from you. It's just a stupid donut. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be healthy. And you deserve to have the confidence to walk proud with your head held high that you are doing the best for your body. Not to beat yourself up over some stupid donut. Forget that. It's a vicious cycle. It makes you depressed. You don't want it. Okay. No one is coming to save you. No one. I can help you. I can give you advice. Your family can help you. They can be there to support you. But you are the only person that can save yourself. You're the only person who chooses what does and does not go inside your mouth, whether or not you exercise, whether or not you get off the couch, whether or not you clean out your food environment, whether or not you start healthy habits, whether or not you keep a mindful journal about how you feel, about maybe what you eat, don't advise that, but how you feel, the habits that you're tracking, that's a good one. You're the only person that can do that. And I am here for you if you need support, but you're the only person who can do that. So once you decide that this is what you want for your life, then you have to put systems in place to make it a no-brainer for you to succeed. You don't want it to be hard to succeed. You don't want to have this airy-fairy goal. I'm going to eat well. I'm going to clean out my environment. I'm not going to shop at the Burger King. That's not going to happen. Have a system in place. So first, meal prep. When you go to the supermarket, if you don't have time, buy things already pre-done. You can buy pre-made salads. You can buy pre-cut fruit. You can buy pre-cut veggies. You can buy veggies steam in a bag, so you just throw them in the microwave, chuck them with a baked potato and a can of beans, and you are done for dinner. Seriously, very, very simple if you know what you're looking for. Schedule exercise. Put it in your planner. If you don't have a planner, put it in your phone. If somebody rings up and says, hey, do you want to sit on the couch and watch the latest Netflix thing? No, I'm sorry. I'm going to the gym or I'm going for a walk. Why don't you come with me? We'll go walk the dogs together. We'll go hike that mountain. We'll go walk around that lake. We'll go for a bike ride. Why don't you come with me? And then enlist other people. And if they don't want to come, who cares? Go by yourself. Schedule your parties. I had a party last night. It was Halloween. So I had a party last night and I scheduled it. And I knew that I was going to have a little itty bitty cheesecake. Vegan, of course, not whole foods plant-based, but vegan. And I had one and I was happy and I'm back here and I'm going to have my veggies for breakfast and everyone's fine. And when I clean up my food from my party, the stuff that doesn't serve me is going in the bin. And all the good stuff, all the leftover cut up fruit, cut up veggies, and all the yummy, healthy, whole food things I made for the party, they're back in the fridge and they're going to be easy snacks for me and my husband for the next couple of days. So schedule out your dinners and your parties and plan for them. Know before you go and make a plan and only follow the plan. And the last one is ask for help. I just told you that no one's going to help you. No one's going to save you because you have to do this yourself. You have to make the actions, but we are here to support you. If you don't have friends and family, reach out to a Facebook group. I've got a fantastic Facebook group. Reach out to my Facebook group. It's called Weight Loss for Women Over 50s. I just changed the name, so I forgot what the name was. You can go and there's another Facebook group that I absolutely love. It's called Whole Food Plant-Based for Beginners, and it's run by a lovely woman called Misty Young. You can go and check that out. There are other Facebook groups to help you. You can get onto your local Whole Foods Plant-Based group in your area, maybe talk to people there for help, but also just reach out. I'm here for you as well. All right, I hope you found that valuable. I hope I didn't sound like I was like rapping you over the knuckles for falling off the wagon. I'm not. You need to make that choice for yourself. Tomorrow is the 1st of November. Yay! Tomorrow is World Vegan Day. So tomorrow, if you're not whole foods plant-based or vegan, I'm going to tell you why you should be, why it's good for you, why it's good for the planet, why it's good for the economy, and good for the animals, of course. All of that tomorrow at 10 a.m. All right, thanks a lot for watching and listening. You can find me at fabuloushealth.net. If you want to take your health to the next level, contact me and I can help you out, or join my course. It's called The Quick Road to Fabulous Weight Loss. And today is the last day that it's 50% off. Just use the code podcast at checkout and I'll give you 50% off. You guys have a fabulous day. See you later.